Good morning. Welcome to this episode 17 of A Dog's Life. It's a walk of my spiritual journey here on this earth. My name is John, and I am your host. Releasing attachment has been really weighing on me lately. Yesterday, my siblings and I had planned a surprise party for our parents. Their birthdays are 8 days apart. And it worked out very serendipitously. They were truly surprised. They had a nice time. It could not have gone better. There were family members there that I used to spend a lot of time with, that I had not seen in a while, that I truly enjoyed being around, catching up with. And this morning I started to reach out to one of them, just shoot them a text, and I know in doing so, I caught myself because I realized in doing so, I was looking for validation. And that's not the version of myself that I aspire to be, one that looks for validation. Above and beyond that, it taught me how much I have grown over the last year. That as much as I enjoy them, love them, and do enjoy their company, I've moved past the same day in and out cycle that they are in. And I realized, as much as that cycle, that comfort, the comfort of being in that cycle meant to me at one time, I don't miss that anymore. I don't desire to go back to that cycle. Doesn't mean I don't want to see them. Doesn't mean that I don't enjoy them. I just don't want to be a part of their loop of that same repetitiveness. I want more out of my existence here than that. I've really spoke a lot the last few episodes about energy and about the energy we bring around us and how it helps or hinders us. Looking back now, even though I thought I was doing that for you all, I wasn't. I was subconsciously setting myself up to understand what I don't want to repeat anymore, what I don't want to be anymore. I like that for me. I am worthy of the existence that I choose to live. I am worthy of everything the universe has to offer, as are each and every one of us. We just have to understand that our worth comes from within ourselves, not from outside validation. I was listening to a podcast this morning that was saying we get so comfortable in the roles that our egos play, that how often do we really strip away the job, the role as parent, the accolades that we've packed on our shelves, and just look at ourselves and ask who we are, what we like, what resonates with us, what are our desires, What change do we desire to be in this beautiful collective evolution? I am not going to live on repeat. Not going to do it. I encourage each and every one of you to not do it either. What? Outside of comfort of the familiar, what do you get out of living your life on repeat, the same day, the same scenarios? Go out, love, be different, try new things, really figure out who you are as an individual, what you want, not what society has said or what's been shoved down your throat, but what gets you excited? What ignites your soul? Because if you're waiting until retirement to ignite your soul, think of all you have missed. Our soul should be ignited every day. It shouldn't be taking 40 years to have the last 20 to live in excitement. Blah. For those of you listening to this and don't know, I live in Lafayette, Indiana. Most of my family is approximately 20 miles west of here in a very small town, 3,000 or 4,000 people. And there is this one juncture on the way down there where you can follow the main highways, or you can turn off and take like the back roads, the country roads, and things like that. In my head, I have named it the road less traveled, because I feel taking that route feels whimsical and fun and freeing. Each and every day, I encourage myself to take the road less traveled. I'm very big about getting out of habits, not taking the same way to get to my destination every morning, just to get my mind out of those familiar patterns. Because I have grown, I have evolved, I am growing, I am evolving. I don't believe there is a plateau. It's an ongoing until the day that our soul no longer inhabits this body. I was speaking with a gentleman at my parents' birthday party yesterday that, if I heard him correctly, he is older than I would have thought at all. I assumed him to be around my dad's age, which is 75, and I can't remember. He was talking about just having a new roof put on his house, and that if he lived out the 25-year guarantee on it, the age that would put him at. And if I heard him right, that means that he is 85. This man is so full of energy and vitality and just in love with the existence that he has built for himself. I have no desire for his existence. What I have a desire for is to have lived a life that is truly lived. And I feel that he has done that. And I freaking love that for him. I love that for everybody that goes out and just makes the most of every single day. Steve Jobs had once said that he gets up and he looks himself in the mirror in the morning and he asks himself, if I died today, would I die doing something that I love? And he said if the answer is no for more than a few days in a row, then he knows that he needs to look inside himself and change himself. I encourage each of you to truly look inside yourself. Look yourself in the mirror on this day and just say, if I died today, if I died today, would I feel that I died doing something I love? And if the answer is no, then get a little farther inside of yourself and figure out what you need to change to find your passion for life. I feel very blessed that at this point I feel very blessed that my soul inhabits this body in this time of collective energy, and not in the 17 or 1800s when we were so in survival mode. I am so blessed and grateful and thankful to be in this reality that has freedoms, that has choices. I could not be more grateful for that. I was listening to a talk today that said that our DNA holds, and I'm not going to get this exactly right, so please know that I'm loosely quoting someone else. Our DNA holds the stored information, the stored energy going back 20 generations. We have 20 generations of collective energy inside of us. If you're not in a place you love, change that energy for the future generations. You make a little change, the next one makes a little change. If you feel that energy is stuck somewhere it's not supposed to be, start changing that energy for the future generations so that they can go forward and not make the little difference to make it better for them. I love you all. I'm so thankful for you all. I would love to hear from you. Please leave a comment, reach out to me personally if you know me. I'm John David on Facebook. My first name is spelled Jon. I'm sending you all freeing energy. Thank you.